The Minnesota Timberwolves have to move on from Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler didn't play last night. I was wondering why he was a scratch for the game, but it's reported that came out that him and Minnesota had a mutual agreement that he wouldn't play. They are pursuing a trade for Jimmy Butler. Now, Jimmy Butler cannot come out and say he wants a trade because it's part of the collective bargaining agreement. He can't come out and say he wants a trade because he's on a contract. And to me, Minnesota has to move on, man. It's toxic. It's a toxic situation. Karl Anthony Towns to me is not himself, not playing, with the vigor and the, what he needs to play with to, be the leader and the best team on this Minnesota team. As long as Jimmy Butler is there, they both clearly have animosity. Yes, Jimmy Butler wants to win. Yes, Jimmy Butler plays hard, but the way I guess he went at Karl Anthony Towns was not good. Now Minnesota clearly chose Karl Anthony Towns and Wiggins to move forward with. They gave them two guys big contracts. Jimmy Butler is left on the outside looking in. They did offer Jimmy Butler a contract, an extension, but he didn't take it. He wants to make more money, so he thinks he can get more money. But he cannot get more money on the open market. You have to get more money from a team that you're with. That's the team that can give you more money. So the next best thing for Jimmy Butler is to go to a team where he can win. And I guess the Houston Rockets offered Minnesota like 4 or 5 draft picks, but them draft picks are spaced over 8 years because you can't give back-to-back draft picks to any team. So that's spaced over 8 years. The Minnesota Timberwolves want players. You know what I'm saying? That those draft picks by the Houston Rockets doesn't look that well in the sense that the Houston Rockets still going to be good for the next 3 years at least. As Chris Paul ages, I'm pretty sure Daryl Morey, the GM for the Houston Rockets, will find other players to go with James Harden. So those draft picks may not turn out to be anything, but they could. But you don't want to hitch your wagon on that. You want players that you can, evaluate and see now. But like I said, Jimmy Butler has to move on because it's toxic. You know what I'm saying? It would be the best interest for Jimmy Butler. It'd be the best interest for the Houston Rockets. Not Houston Rockets. It'd be the best interest for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Be the best interest for their players that they hitch their wagons to, Wiggins and Karl Anthony Towns. So let me know what y'all think, man. But it's about that time. They got to pull that trigger. I know Miami Heat had an offer on the table and a couple other teams, but they have to move on from Jimmy Butler. Subscribe to the channel, man. I'm out.